Jessica asked, with the popularity of Reels, Shorts, and TikToks, what are your thoughts on Facebook Lives? So I don't know, Jessica, if you got our new course called the 1 Minute Influencer, but here's the new realm of the marketing hierarchy. Short video, which is not shorts. I'm not calling shorts or stories. Okay, stories. I think you meant to say stories, I think. But so at the top of the marketing hierarchy are Instagram Reels and TikToks. And that's kind of like, which one do you prefer kind of thing, but why not do both? Why not do both? They're at the top. Why? For a couple reasons. Number one, it's the lowest ask of a person that doesn't know you to consume some of your content and get to know you. It's the lowest ask. No one scrolls TikTok or Instagram Reels and says, before I watch this 20-second video, let me see who this person is. But they do that with your 10-minute, 20-minute Facebook Lives. Now, there's still a purpose for those, still a purpose, and I'll get to that. So at the top, if you can picture a hierarchy, the very top is your short videos, Instagram Reels and TikToks. I prefer Instagram Reels, but why wouldn't you do both, right? Just doesn't make any sense. So number one, they're the lowest ask of a stranger to get to know you and to consume some of your content. Number two, they have a different algorithm. So Facebook, when you post something, Facebook will show it to a very tiny section of the people that know you and are following you. And if it does well, they'll show it to a few more, but they'll never show it to 100%. It just never, ever happens, ever. TikTok, who originated this new algorithm, they take your content and they say, hey, who might like this, whether they know you or not? They really don't care how many followers you have, which is amazing, especially for new marketers, right? And so they'll show it to a subsection of people that they think may like it, whether they know you or not, whether they follow you or not. If it does well, they open it up. If it does well, again, they take the ceiling off. And this is why we have quite a few students with not huge followings that have million view videos. And so, and the fact that unlike Facebook Lives, these TikToks and these Reels get recycled. And so, I still get comments on, TikToks and Reels that are months and months old, right? So that's very, very key. Those are two very, very key things there. And so they're at the top of the hierarchy. Now, stories, what you need to understand about stories is like what you post on your refrigerator. Who sees what's on your refrigerator, right? Strangers? I mean, hopefully not, right? That'd be weird, creepy, right? Only friends and family, people that like you, that come by the house, they see what's in your stories. So people think that stories are being shown to strangers. They're not. Strangers, unless they accidentally trip and fall and it just so happens to swipe your story, maybe they see it, but strangers aren't seeing it. So you have a capacity problem there. So only so many people are ever going to see your stories. Even, if you have a big following, obviously that can be fine, but strangers are just not seeing that, just not happening. And so stories do not exist on the same marketing level as TikToks and Instagram Reels. What happens though is if someone likes your TikToks or Instagram Reels because you've gotten it in front of a lot of strangers and people that are seeing you for the first time and it resonates with them, then they will do one of two things. They'll either connect with you and say, hey, I really like that video, and you can start the prospecting kind of process, or they'll hunt for more information from you. They'll say, hey, I really like what he's doing here or she's doing here. I wonder if they have anything more in depth. So they may search for you. They may check out your other accounts. And so if they're wanting longer content, that exists in YouTube and it exists in Facebook Lives mainly. There's other things, IGTV, right? Some people like IGTV, and I do that every once in a while, but they're going to look for more content from you. So there's still a very valid reason to have longer content. But just understand that when you're entering longer content, if it's Facebook Live, you're typically not going to get a lot of strangers on a lengthy Facebook Live unless you're really clever with your headlines or timely or something, right? And so you just got to kind of think about that. But would someone that watched and liked your Instagram Reels and TikToks get on there? Very, very possible. Now, YouTube is a different animal because it's a search engine. So people go, and whether you're a millennial, whether you're Gen, whatever, LMNOP, everyone things. And so if you're going to learn things, then you're actually searching for the content that you're looking for, and you'll watch a 10-minute video, you'll watch a 20-minute video. And so, I'm good friends with Evan Carmichael, and we were chatting, this week and last week. And, this guy's got 450 million views on YouTube. He's a beast. And there's still plenty of people that are learning things from YouTube. So it still is extremely valid. And I'll tell you a network marketing hack. So I know Cedric knows this one, but a network marketing hack is, although I would suggest limiting the use of your company name on Facebook and Instagram, etc., you can smack it in your stories from time to time, because only your neighbors, friends, and family are seeing that anyway. But I'm not a big fan of posting it all over your profile, because all you do is either turn people off or make them their own independent researcher, right? And so, it's kind of like an independent fact checker, right? We know how accurate they are. And no, just kidding, fact checkers. They're going to mark this false now. But, you make them independent researchers. And what shows up in Google when you search literally anything? Negativity, right? And so I don't want you to blow it by people seeing your Facebook Live about your company, and then they go Google it and they find out that some blogger in North Dakota that sells a competing product says it's killing hamsters or something. And so why blow it? Why lose the opportunity of who is ever interested? And so, but YouTube is a little different. So let's say I'm gonna give you a very conservative guess here, but I would guess that 90% of people in your company have absolutely no idea how to market. So if you have 100,000 people in your company, 90,000 of them have absolutely no idea how to market. So what do? They do what people that don't know how to market do, and they just post what it is. Okay. Here's what it is. It's CBD. Get your CBD here. Ketones. Get your ketones here. Best ketones in town. Hotketones.com. Right. And so they just pitch what it is, not what it does. They just say, join my thing or sign up here, not, here's curiosity, or here's attraction, or here's education. So they just lay it on the table and say, marry me. And so what happens is these, poor, unfortunate, non-educated marketers are driving people to YouTube, right? They're driving them to YouTube. And so if, say, in the mere chance that the 90% of people in your company, have someone that sees their post, right? They're not going to sign up ever. No one ever clicks a link on Facebook and just signs up, right? It just doesn't happen. But they may research it. Well, when they research it, I want them finding your video. So on YouTube, you can use the company name, right? Because if someone's searching for that company name, becomes some knucklehead posted it on their, Facebook, then I want them to find your video, and they find out why they should work with you.
You can find more great marketing, prospecting, and recruiting tips just like these over at rayhigdon.com. And remember to pick up your free copy of his 29 sources of network marketing leads. We'll see you over there.